In this video, we will study about the geometric method. You can call it as a point or an arc method as well. Geometrically, elasticity of supply depends on the origin of your supply curves, means from where your supply curve has originated, right? So, through this you find out the elasticity of supply. Assuming the supply curve to be a straight line and positively sloped, we can conceive three possible situations of the elasticity of supply. See, we have discussed that your supply curve is upward sloping and there is a positive relationship between your price and supply. So, on the basis of this, we come up with the three possible situations. Number one, when your elasticity of supply is equal to 1. This is a situation when your elasticity of supply is a straight line starting from origin. It makes a straight 60-degree angle, 45-degree angle. This is a 90-degree angle. This is a 45-degree angle, half midway of it. This is your quantity. This is your price, and it starts from the origin. Then your elasticity of supply is equal to 1. No matter what, and a straight line upward sloping supply curve shooting from the origin always shows elasticity of supply equal to 1, right? It can make any angle, here, right? Any angle it makes from the origin, that will give you elasticity of supply equals to 1. Second, when your elasticity of supply is greater than 1, we have discussed about the degrees of the elasticity of supply. Right, so this is the same thing which we have done in the elasticity of demand. When your elasticity of supply is greater than 1, let us make the graph. This is your quantity, this is your price, and see, when your supply curve starts from the y-axis somewhere, right, from your y-axis it starts, your supply curve. Then your elasticity of supply is greater than 1. A straight line upward sloping supply curve shooting from your y-axis always shows elasticity of supply is greater than 1, irrespective of the angle it makes, right? So this is your greater than 1. The third one we have your elasticity of supply less than 1. Let's make a graph again. Quantity X. This is your price. See, when your supply curve shoots from your x-axis, from here, this is your supply curve, from here somewhere here, from x-axis, this is your supply curve, any supply curve from here, your x-axis. These all supply curve have elasticity of supply less than 1, means your price changes more in comparison with your quantity supplied. Here, your quantity supplied changes more in respect to your price change, right? So this is how you calculate your elasticity of supply in the case of your geometric method. And now there are two extreme situations of the elasticity of supply that we will understand in this video. The fourth one is when your elasticity of supply is equal to 0. See, your elasticity of supply, when it will be equal to 0, when your quantity supplied changes 0 and your price changes, so it will come out to be 0, which means your percentage change in quantity supplied is 0, but there is change in your price. See, your price was P1, your quantity supplied was S, X. This is your X, this is your Y, right? So this was the supply curve. Now what happens? Your price increases, but there is no change in your quantity supplied. So your supply curve is parallel to your y-axis. When supply curve is parallel to y-axis, then the elasticity of supply is equal to 0. It refers to the vertical straight line of the supply curve showing constant supply no matter what the price is, right? So this shows that your quantity supplied remain constant with the change in your prices. Infinite elasticity of the supply, which means your elasticity of supply is infinite, which means your price does not change and there is change in your quantity supplied. It is infinite, right? So this is in this case, your supply curve is parallel to your x-axis, which means your price remains constant. This is your supply curve. This is your quantity Q1, your quantity to Q2, your quantity Q3. So there is change in the quantity supplied, but there is no change in the price. So this is the case where your elasticity of supply is equal to infinity. When elasticity of supply is infinity, even a minute change in the price will cause an infinite change in the quantity. Thus, if price falls below OS, supply of the commodity reduces to 0. So there is no change in your quantity supplied, your price, and there is change in your quantity supply. So these are the 5 ways from which you can calculate your elasticity of supply. See, when your elasticity of supply is greater than 1, you call it as elastic. When your elasticity of supply is less than 1, you call it as inelastic. When your elasticity of supply is equal to 1, you call as unitary. Right? When your elasticity of supply is equal to 0, which is perfectly inelastic. When your elasticity of supply is equal to infinity, which means you're perfectly elastic. These are your degrees of elasticity of supply, same as in the elasticity of demand we did. I hope you like our video and you have gained a knowledge from this. So please download our Scholars Learning app and enjoy the learning experience with us.